Hello and welcome to the grand final of the TP Link Invitational. I am joined by Calvin for this grand final. How you doing, Calv?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Gucci. Good to be in on the grand final just before I-Series. Gonna see how these two teams stack up. It is first to 5, 10 seconds left to go, and I believe we're jumping on with Wonder.
Yeah, Wonder is going to be our first player. Had a great tournament here in the TP Link UK Invitational. I must admit, every game I've casted over him, he's done pretty damn well, to be honest. So that's why we've selected him as this first player. Now he's going to run straight through and get a good angle on towards this B flag, but quickly contested by Josh, the new addition to that Epsilon team. He's been taken down. So in on to Swanee now from this Epsilon lineup, as he's just going to get a good scout over across the map, showing exactly why he is one of the greatest ARs in the world right there, with a quick pick onto Realise, following it up with a pickup kill onto Moose, who is picking up for this intensity lineup. Of course, recently back from Call of Duty World Championships with that TCM team, and Swanee doing exactly what Swanee does best there, picking up 3 kills straight away.
Yeah, I've just hopped on, rotating around to Jerd, who just cleaned up Mello after he got that drop kill on Swanee. And you can see that only A is in control right now. He gets knifed by Wonder, so I'm going to rotate around to Josh. Josh gets eliminated, and now we're left on with Mad Cat. And I like Mad Cat's game attack. I was playing with him the other day. You can see it's just a cheeky $0. That's how he feels about World Champs. So just continuing on with Mad Cat, he is one-on-one, got his first kill there. You can see Epsilon have C and A, and they're going to do something about B very shortly. There's his first kill. Mad Cat's just scouting around. You see Swanee coming out of Strip Club, and they're all charging, and they're going to converge and look to just defend their teammates on B.
Yeah,
free cap incoming.
Yeah, they had a good pinch there. They had A and C. They went for the B control as well. They're losing A now, but that won't trouble them too much, Cal, because of course they've already got that 2 cap locked in. Still on board with Mad Cat now as he takes down Realise in the centre of the map as well. Currently 24 to 9 points. Mad Cat just does not miss, does he? Of course, on the back of that recent disappointing Call of Duty World Championships. I mean, I did see a few tweets out after saying that he wasn't really impressed with his team's performance. Of course, just picking up for this Epsilon lineup today. Josh, the new permanent addition to that team, replacing Flux there. Unfortunately, I think Tommy is unable to compete this evening. Mad Cat, good angle onto B once again, shutting that down.
Yeah, Mad Cat's on a specialist bonus right now. 7 kills. He's on a 7 streak. He's going to be going towards A. He does get taken down in the end by Moose, which is on rotation, going through to Jerd, who gets cleaned up. Moose is on a little bit of a roll. Josh has been eliminated, and that leaves me on Mello, who is securing B.
Yeah, Mello looks if he is going to get that B capture. It does go down shortly after, but he has got the crucial cap in play. Of course, both these teams, well, their full lineups anyway, will be at Insomnia 51 just next weekend. That's going to be a great Call of Duty spectacle. It looks as if they are set for their biggest Call of Duty tournament on Xbox 360 in recent times as well. I mean, I've been casting there ever since I-51, ever since I-45, sorry, and we're now on I-51, and it's set to be their biggest tournament so far. So I am super pumped and looking forward to that. That, of course, is next weekend, guys.
Yeah, that's going to be a great tournament. But back into the main game, I'm on with Realise. That sort of streak out and moves there before he got sent in. You can see Realise trying to put some shots down. He gets shut down by Josh. Got a little too distracted there. Wonder gets the kill. B is currently neutralized. I'm on with Mad Cat, and just looking at the map, he's got 2 of his teammates conversion on B. Swanee's one of them. So Swanee and Mad Cat looking in the same direction equals, it's like instant death pretty much. Both are as accurate as the other if they're both using ARs. And I've just hopped on with Swanee, who's 9 and 6, just doing a little defensive work around B. He's going to be playing cat and mouse with someone. Will he find that player? Yes, he does. Shuts him down, gets shot in the back, but still lives to fight another day. Just going to be throwing some nades down and looking for his teammates to back him up, Gooch.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see the way that Swanee's actually playing this. I mean, he's right in the thick of it around this B flag area. Normally we see Swanee opt to sit back a little bit, find himself a nice easy position with a bit of range, because that's where he sort of shines. He gets his long range AR at the ready, but now he's just floating around this B area. He's picked for an SMG, going for more kills, unable to do anything against Moose there as he gets shut down. But once again, on board with Mad Cat, assuming his position on the right hand side, sorry, where he will just be watching that B flag.
Yeah, what I liked about Swanee is that normally he's the holding player, so you know he prefers long distance gunfights and not getting too close to engage. But he realised that he was the one who was closest to B, so he did most of the defensive work. He didn't shy away from it, even though he had an AR.
Yeah, I'm going to get on board with Erupt Mello now for this intensity lineup. And he's going to try and get some last second points on this B flag. Of course, 30 seconds left on this side. There is a second side left to play. Doesn't look as if you're going to be able to fully capture that B point. Will be neutralised, which is better than nothing, but that's not looking good for them as they currently trail by 32 points, Calvin. This is a big lead for Epsilon in the start of this grand final.
Yeah, they just picked up right where they left off with Josh capping B, 53 to 86, 15 seconds left on the clock. If you just start to look at the scores now, it's Madcat and Swanee who've been doing majority of the damage here. Jared done a lot of objective play because he's 11 and 10 higher than Swandog right now. But Josh, 9 and 14, but that doesn't matter. He's just going to... Well, he wanted to even that out, but he doesn't have enough time. 57 to 94, and at the end of the day, his team has done serious work here.
Yeah, they definitely have. I mean, it's 94 points from Epsilon, nearly the big 100. That's a great start for them, and a very impressive way to get themselves into this grand final. Of course, the TP Link UK Invitational. Be sure to go and check TP Link Gaming out on the Twitter, and it's also TP Link on Facebook as well. So it's going to be the second side coming up. Octane on domination. There's 5 minutes left to play, and Epsilon have got themselves a 37-point lead. That's pretty big, Calv. What do you think?
Well, I think it's just going to be more of the same if Epsilon just comes storming out the blocks. I'd like to see Erupt try and tie it up here and try and give us a more of a closer game on this second side of domination, but with Swanee and Madcat's long-range prowess, I just don't really see it happening, especially if they get map control.
Yeah, exactly. Once they've got that map control, as you say, I mean, Swanee, the way he uses that AR is sort of poetry in motion. I mean, you've got Madcat as well, who is renowned for being one of the greatest ARs there is. So both of them on the same team. It's a little bit dream team-like, isn't it, so to speak, to have these two players together. So let's get on board with... normally we go on board with the Ghost team, first of all, but with Intensity having it all to do, I think we should perhaps switch things up. Get on board with Federation and watch... Let's go on board with the pickup. That's going to be Moose, and see what they can do. I mean, they need to come out all guns blazing here. They're trailing by 37 points, as I've said, so that they've got a lot of work to do. So I think they're definitely going to be the team to watch.
Yeah, just jumping on with Moose. We've got 40 seconds left before the game starts. Moose really does like Octane, but he's not running with the same team that he normally does, so that may disrupt his play style, so to speak. I don't think he can literally get into the spots that he wants and, you know, control the game as he normally would do, because Moose is one of the most aggressive players on this map, and I just didn't see much of that on the first side.
Yeah, I mean, constantly running into the ARs of Madcat and Swanee, and then of course you've got the SMGs just all up in your face every which way that you turn of Josh and Jared. It's a lot to contend with, and when you've not necessarily got the greatest support from your teammates, it's just not going to happen, because of course they're going down just as quick. So Moose is going to go for that home flag first of all, so let's flick off from him. I'm going to go on board with Realise, who's going for some aerial advantage on that lorry. Does manage to pick up the first blood. That was onto Jared, and now he's pushing on heavy to the Epsilon side, which is good positioning from him as he tries to get in some support and a good angle onto B, but he's been shut down there. That was Madcat with the SMG ready to take him down, so on board with Mello now.
Yeah, just moving on with Mello. He's got the MTAR. He knows where Realize just got slain from, but he's concentrating on B. He gets Jared off that. There's Josh to just clean him up. I hopped on with Swanee. He's been taken down. And now I'm on to Madcat, who gets eliminated as well. It's a curse of the commentator, and even Josh is full red right now. But he's sliding onto A. He's looking to at least neutralize here. That's the objective. He's been stunned, but if he gets A, it would have been a bonus, but a neutralization would have been good for him. And it means that Epsilon are still getting that 1 point to Erupt's 0 points right now.
Yeah, exactly. They're just extending that lead that they've already got second by second here. And on board with Realise, once again, this middle map area needs to get a good angle to be able to let his teammates capture that B flag. He's just going to try and get some aerial advantage now, would have thought. But once again, taken down by Jerd, he walks into there. So Madcat now with a shank to the face of Moose. He runs through that strip club. Looks as if he was going to go for that A flag, but now he's just going to opt to support his teammates while they're currently capturing that B spot, trying to go for any cut-offs on the way, but his teammates have died before they can catch that B flag. But Madcat taken down, Realise after the kill on Moose as well. He's going to push straight on for the spawns and the A flag. We'll probably be able to get the neutralization from this. He's going to stun over. That was straight off the spawn. Watch his back with a grenade as well. Looks as if he is going to be able to catch this A flag unless a grenade comes in anytime soon. But Madcat, good solo effort there from him. Two-piece followed by the flag cap and another kill as well with Moose off the spawn.
Yeah, Madcat was on a 6th streak before he died there. Just got his specialist bonus. Just jumped onto Swanee to see him get killed there. Josh put some shots down into Wander's back. That didn't work out. There's what I think it was Mello with the cleanup kill onto him, but Jerd is there. He's victorious at the end of that little scuffle, and it means that Epsilon are still keeping their point domination on this side. I mean, it's 25-17. They've only got a little bit of a lead here that's equal, but it means that their lead from the previous side is not being eaten into, and that's what Erupt really need to do. They really need to get storming out the blocks and try and get aggressive with it.
Yeah, they're going to need a 3-cap sometime soon for at least a good 45 seconds or so, probably even more than that, just to be able to get a good foothold on this game. They need to control it, but Mad Cat's currently 10-4. He's got double the amount of kills as his closest teammate. That's going to be Josh on 5 kills as well. So, wow, the duo that is Mad Cat and Josh, so to speak. I mean, they're long-time friends. They've teamed with each other so many times before. They're always there for each other should anybody need a pickup, and they really are showing exactly why they choose each other, so to speak.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for Jerd. You know what's a running trend I've noticed about him? His Semtex nades kill more of his teammates than they do his the actual enemies. I mean, like, poor Flux was on the receiving end of it like a good 2 or 3 times at World Champs. So I don't know, maybe that's one thing they could work on going forward in this newfound team here. But I'm on board with Moose now, and he's just rotating around. He's just noticed that A's being lost right on his watch. That was Jerd, in fact, who he's just cleaned up. We saw on his screen Wonder cleaned up Mad Cat, and now it means that Intensity or Erupt, whatever you like to call them, can charge forward. Now they've got 2 caps against them, so they really need to push up. Moose rotates round, gets Josh off that, and he's just by 18 Wheeler. He's full red, so he needs to just think about where he's going next. 2 of his teammates have been taken down.
Oh, that was brave and bold, aggressive move from Moose there as he pushed on. He was full weak already, knew there was somebody watching exactly where he was coming from. But Swanee, Josh and Jerd all coming up with big kills there to shut down this Erupt lineup completely. I'm on board with Realize after spawn. Looks as if they are going to get 3-cap. No, that was a big nade in from him, taking down Josh on the A flag. But it looks, to be honest, Calvin, this is all Epsilon's game right now.
Yeah, 50 seconds left on the clock. I'm on board with Jerd. He's securing it. He gets eliminated. Josh is going to be picking up the slack, seeing where where his teammate just dropped. But he doesn't really need to go forward right now. They've got a 2-cap lead, so that's why he's just staying there. He unfortunately gets knifed by Mello. Jerd takes down Mello, and I'm back with Moose, who's just camping up in the top. Gets taken down by a Semtex from Jerd, and you can see in the kill feed it's all going off for Epsilon. Wonder being the last one alive. He kills one. Josh just turns around, jump shots him, and he's going to be going towards A.
Yep, so just having a look at this Epsilon lineup down this right hand side, they are looking so strong. I mean, Jern and Swanee equipped with Mad Cat and Josh. Is there a chance for Tech to get themselves back into this game? I mean, we're only 1 map down in a best of 9 series, so it is first to 5, of course. They're still going to win 4 maps, but do you think Tech can put up much of a fight against this, Cal?
I think they can. Like, we'll see on S&D. It's the game type that most teams don't have much chance to practice. So I think it'll be an even ball game on this because they have a pickup but Mad Cat has been in this team before, minus Josh. So I think he knows Swanee and Jerd's playstyle really well.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you pick up there on S&D being one of those that you can't necessarily practice that much, but I'm fairly sure, I mean, the amount of game time that these players will have put in tournament games, LAN games as well, I'm sure they will all have their set sort of routes that they like to run. It's just whether being a pickup in this team that sort of conflicts with anything at any point.
Yeah, so what we're going to do while we wait for this next game to start, we're going to go to a quick break and we will be back shortly with S&D.